Hello, welcome to Deeper Digging on Deeper Sessions. I'd like to welcome a very special guest tonight. His name is Barley and he's here to tell us a little bit about himself, about his upbringing, his music and his journey. First and foremost, thank you for being here.
Hey Ludwig, thanks for having me.
For those who don't know you yet, just tell us a little bit where you from and what's your birthday, what's the year of birth, right? So just these facts, these hard facts for us to know.
I'm Barley, born in the north of Germany, Schleswig-Holstein, countryside, and then I've been living here in Hamburg for the past good 20 years, I'd say. Yeah, so I would consider myself Hamburgian by now.
Good to know, good to know. So, the exact date is 1979?
Birth date?
Hmm?
75.
75. Yeah, the year disco took over, I can tell.
So to say, I cannot remember anything.
Yeah, why shouldn't you? Nobody can from their date of birth. But besides that, just let us know what is your childhood experience, not just musical wise, but let's say how was it growing up in I guess in the suburban area.
It was more like a village. A lot of forest, trees, lakes around. It was nice. It was very peaceful. I had my homies, a couple of buddies that I hang out. Like we used to play outside. A lot of playing outside back in the days. Like it wasn't so much computer-based gaming or something.
Was the pre-internet game?
Yes, that came a little bit later. I had that phase in my teenage years as well, but I never really got into gaming as much. I think that was the bong smoking fraction of my friends. Gaming and bongs.
Yeah, so let's in particular from these days in the beginning of the 80s to the mid 80s, where are these childhood games you can remember, those things you enjoyed playing outside? Are there specific ones that you can remember? What have you done?
I played a lot of basketball. I think I was fascinated with the US pretty early on, like skateboarding and basketball. That was like a US thing for me. So I enjoyed that.
So you was initially interested just in everything coming from the States, right?
Not everything. I think there was, I don't know. I think I had already a grasp of what is cool, like skateboarding spoke to me as like something unusual that I did not see around, or I think rap music as well. I think I was maybe one of the very few in my whole Kreis, how you call that?
Circle of friends?
No, the Kreis, the whole country surrounding Bad Segeberg. There were not many people listening to hip hop back in those were, I don't know, the very few were in Hamburg or here, the bigger cities.
But so just in your surrounding area, you was one of the few people who got interested in this kind of music.
Yes.
And
so it was hard to exchange knowledge, whatever.
So what was your medium to exchange these new emerging things?
Tape, I would say. In the beginning, tape. I think my first hip-hop tape I probably had when I was 12 years old. Some older brother brought he went to the States. I think maybe he had an exchange here, or I don't know, it was a holiday, but he brought back Two Live Crew on tape and Cash Money and Marvelous. I remember that, yeah.
Cash Money and Marvelous.
Yes.
Right.
And then those tapes somehow circulated in Trappenkam, where I'm from.
Do you still got them to this day?
No. I maybe Cash Money Marvelous, Two Live Crew. I don't think so. That probably got rinsed.
Yeah, it happens often. And did you share them with your friends? How many you can we like imagine? How do you approach other people in knowing if they're interested in this kind of stuff? You just had your on a schoolyard, or how did you get how did you exchange with other people about this passion you had?
I think it was also a dress code back then. Like either you had like paraphernalia, like if somebody had a Public Enemy sticker or T-shirt on his jacket or something, or wore a T-shirt, then you knew, okay, that is one of us or something like that. And it was like from that subculture. So that those were very few. Baseball caps were totally not common. So if you wore a baseball cap,
that was totally a statement.
Yes, it was a statement. Like you really got mocked by other people. Like, why are you wearing like this kind of funny hat? Like, it was not a fashion already, or not established here at least.
I can remember my brother used to have in the 90s a Chicago Bulls baseball cap for 1 week.
Yeah.
He got robbed instantly.
At least he got robbed because other people found it cool.
Yeah. And okay, so but would you say in the beginning of your journey with this music it was all out a hip hop thing, or was it just youth culture per se? So many people tell that they are went intertwined with acknowledging punk and also listening to that. Did you have like a taste for other music as well, or what's your musical background at that point? So
I think since I really pretty early got hooked by it, like already with 12, 13 I'd say. Before that it was pretty much the thing that I heard on the radio. I had I liked specific stuff. I think I liked stuff with a louder beat, or maybe drum computers. I did not know how the music was made, but I liked Depeche Mode, or of course I liked Michael Jackson because I think he was just great.
Bad.
Yeah, he was badass. I think I like the darker side of the pop culture. And then already with The Cure, something like that, exactly. Nirvana did not even exist already, so yeah. And then it was pretty quick, the transition to NWA, Public Enemy. Public Enemy was maybe my first like aha moment, like okay, this really is something else. I want to be part of this thing.
Okay, so what was the first Public Enemy record you heard?
Was probably Bone Rush, the show. One track, I don't know which track exactly. Yeah, and then the Nation, Text the Nation to Hold Us Back came out. Yeah,
that was in '87 then.
Yes, and then I already went to the first concert in Hamburg. Like my father had to bring me. It was an afternoon show because I was still too young. I think they made 2 shows that day, one in the evening,
2 shows,
and one in the afternoon for the younger fans. And it was just crazy. I was there alone, like, yeah.
Just experiencing that.
Yeah, no, it was crazy. I mean, imagine I was like maybe 14, 13, I don't know. S1W is there. It was really like what the fuck's happening?
They did their whole live show,
yes,
the choreography and all
everything.
that stuff.
Yeah, it was mind blowing. I'd say it really changed something for me. Like also okay, yeah. Then the rest is history, I'd say.
Cool. So that was your first. Can you remember what was your first thought after getting out of that concert? Was like, what did it do to you to witness that live? For it's like different things in TV, but experiencing it live.
No, I can't remember really. Probably like where's my father? Where to meet him, because it was crowded there.
He did not go into that with you.
No. He left me there, and then he picked me up afterwards. I don't know what he did during the whole show. It was somewhere on Reeperbahn.
What did he think about this kind of music? If you told him I want to go to concert, didn't pay it any mind, or?
Yeah, I think he could not relate at all. I I never heard something like, oh well, this is nice music. What is it? I think it was totally foreign for me, but at least he respected my desire to go to the concert and he brought me there.
Cool. That's very cool.
Yeah, my parents, they were coming from Schlagermusik basically.
Yeah,
so,
they did.
Yeah, that's what that was the stuff they were listening in the car, like Roger Whittaker or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, you German people know the Roger Whittakers, but other people from the other countries be quiet now because you got your rubbish, your rubbish stuff too. Don't you judge about that?
Yeah. Everybody has those.
Yeah. So like end 80s, beginning of the 90s, can you remember like that it got more? You got into meeting other like-minded persons, maybe going into record shops?
Yeah, for sure. By then I already had my small circle of friends there in the countryside who were also like die-hard hip-hop fans by then. Like we had a crew, I think we called ourselves, how was it? Terror 3 or something like that.
That's cool. Terror 3.
There was a record store in Bad Segeberg where I went to school.
Mm-hmm.
They had like small portion of import records. Was kind of hard to get everything, I think. For sure not in Segeberg. Then you had to go to Kiel, where they had a World of Music, like a bigger record store with an import section, or to Hamburg, and yeah. But Kiel was closer to my hometown. I remember, like, this is maybe a funny story, because I was still so innocent. I think it was like the Above the Law Living Like Hustlers CD. I went to Kiel World of Music, and I changed the price tag from $39.99 to $36.99, because that's what they cost before, and then they raised the price, and I did not accept that, and I changed the sticker, and I got busted by the detective there, and I had like I could not go there anymore.
Ah, but you tried.
I tried to do my little illegal thing, but it was just like a €4 move. I don't know what I was thinking, but that was my teenage brain.
Yeah, you have to keep your pocket change together when you're growing up. I can remember how it was.
And that, of course, was also the fact that you were like talking about, okay, you're getting this, I'm getting this. You were not getting. Not everybody got like the Wu-Tang. Like one got the Wu-Tang, one got the Nas, one got the other, and then we were copying it on tape.
So you did get the CDs. One got a CD, and you exchanged it from CD to tape, or
exactly.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
And not everybody, I can assume, had a CD player at that time.
I think CD was pretty standard. I think I don't know if didn't know anybody who did not have one.
I'm from the east. I cannot tell how it was,
yeah.
But for us it was CD came like 97.
So okay, very late. No, I think early 90s. Pretty much that was standard in a household. It was rather like kick out your vinyl and go with this new thing now.
Cool. Yeah, I can remember my parents got their own ones in 96, 97, but maybe they were more into VHS. So because my neighbors were into VHS, but let's say that's also another side of the media, and I'd like to know how you perceive that. Did you get in contact like with the BBC or with radio or TV shows? What was the media coverage of the time, and what was your seeking for these programs?
There was one channel on cable which was Tele 5. Tele 5, they had one show, I think it was once a week. It was called Tanz House, and they basically had all kind of dance music. They also had acid house.
Cool.
But they also played like 1 or 2 or 3 rap songs, like De La Soul or something from their first album, and so this was like your cable thing. That I think that was the first thing I saw, and then came MTV, and of course then you already had your MTV Raps, Fab 5 Freddy once a week, and Dr. Dre Ad Lover and that was, I think I taped like basically everything.
Everything, yeah.
My father at a certain point, I think he erased a good portion taping the Wimbledon tennis tournament or something. I was mad, but yeah.
Yeah, you could capture so much, but guess so little. And which time did it air? Your MTV Raps?
I think it was in the evening, maybe 10 in the evening. Cannot really remember. I think it was an evening thing. Maybe on Saturday or so, like the Fab 5:30 was maybe on afternoon. This is I'm not sure anymore.
I also grew up, but in the second generation with the passing from the VHS tapes from the older generation to me.
Yeah.
I also had these Wimbledon moves with the Hard to Earn record came out, and all of a sudden the ZDF Sommergarten starts,
Yes.
and you think like totally nuts. And German based, really focused on hip hop music. Did you have like the first moment that you thought like, okay, now they're aiming at this? Because I heard of many local in Berlin. I can remember Andre Langfeld, who had a hip hop show that I would listen to at night, or when I was go bathing. That was like the thing I enjoyed the week the most. Can you remember like radio shows that were aiming just for this?
Yeah, there was Marius number one. I was not a regular listener, but I was aware of this. I think he had like 1 or 2 hour long show on NDR, North German radio show. But a whole show just dedicated to rap music, to hip hop, was at that time late 80s, early 90s. I think that was there were not so many. This came a little bit later.
Yeah.
I don't know when Mario started his show. Probably some listener can still remember. Or viewer.
Let us know if you are from this generation. We would also like to know which remembrance you had of this time.
Yeah.
We're right here with Block Barley to talk about his upbringing, how he came into the music.
Yeah.
He told us a little bit about where he grew up and everything that touched him early on. I just want you to know we're closing the first segment and playing a little bit of music. If you have any question regarding what we're talking about, what he's telling us about his music and stuff, at the end of the interview we'll have a Q&A section where you can where you'll be able to tell us your questions and we'll answer them the best we can. So thank you for being with us. This is Block Barley, and right now we are playing some music. Enjoy. See you in 50 minutes. Yeah.
Radio at its best. Was noch so geile Effekte immer, wo dann schon.
Yeah, nice click. Big L. Check it out. To be precise, niggas ain't shit on the mic. I smoke the Buddha and drink and don't believe shit till it stink. When my right eye blinks, I pull heights with German tanks. This ain't no movie scene, so why your pistol shooting blanks? Fuck the ranks, sergeants, lieutenants, and soldiers, they doges. If you ain't captain of your ship, then the war's over. Just like I told you, real recognize, only the realest survive. NOTS got 9 lives, Londonize and stalking, yeah, don't forfeit from my little orchestra. I'm dunking officers and stole a fortune from the orphaners. Shit is real, I leave murder scenes, no one to blame. 32 shots to leave you numb like Novocaine. I wanna give to the community, be granted immunity. King I'm soon to be, rings and Cuban links. Got chicks you never think, freaking off in a mink. Edit and change things when they fall out of sync. Hot tracks, when me and MAN interact, make them collapse. Tears in their eyes from snaps. When I rap, I put fear in the guys with gats. Crazy underground like motherfucking sewers and rats. I get hyped too, probably fight you and bite you. Your style is vital like you was taking all you from Ryu. And my crew will always try you. Watch who you lie to. We undercover like pillows, making wise widows. Late night like Jay Leno. See through you like a window and have you coughing up the info. But fill my cup up with the hardest. The roll blunt tech artist from Harlem who's always on target. Work is never done until it's over. Microphone in my holster, a chip off the old shoulder. NOTS got 9 lives just like I told ya. We captain of our shit, sergeants, lieutenants, and soldiers. Work is never done until it's over. Microphone in my holster, a chip off the old shoulder. NOTS got 9 lives just like I told ya. We captain of our shit, sergeants, lieutenants, and soldiers. Work is never done with the dilly. Either hate me or feel me really doesn't matter. Cause my goal is a platinum platter. No more running from Jake, I got moves to make. Shows out of state when I'm ready, getting cake like Debbie Man and Legacy. Notch click, call 'em roll dick. Label us junkies cause we addicted to their presidents. Never hesitate when it comes to the bankroll. Bitch, nigga, fold, head crack on the next row. Stomping predators, my whole team of fucking wedded ya. Black Beretta ya for the cheddar, so whatever your heart desire. I walk a tightrope with a barbed wire and never fail. Even the blind feel me reading braille. Record sales through the roof, bitch, I'm living proof. Bust the Dutch and break the seal on 100 proof. Up in the party, getting naughty off the dump Bacardi. Karim Jamal and Desperado got the extra bottle. My model, fuck with a chick that throw this hollow. She can swallow the work and throw that shit back up tomorrow. Follow my every step, hard as a brick was slick like Johnny Depp battles. I never lost none, don't knock me cause I'm flossing. Work is never done until it's over. Microphone in my holster, a chip off the old shoulder. NOTS got 9 lives just like I told ya. We captain of our shit, sergeants, lieutenants, and soldiers. Yo, fuck them other cats, I'm running with my own wolf pack. Keep frontin' like you's a thug and get your dome pushed back. Cause you don't get down, that tough shit you talk is profound. You's a clown, fuck around, come uptown and get found. I keep a pocket full, none of you niggas can touch my funds. I don't fight no war, all I do is bust my gun. While you home relax, I'm squeezing max, busting off caps. Those coward cats with gold and platinum plaques get taxed. And I do jukes and sling pies to make cream rise. It's all about these green guys, front your whole team dies. How I'm living so far swell, you can't scar L. Head of the cartel, selling more cakes than Carvel. And I'm labeled a conduct, police got my line bugged. Hope I see the grave from old age and out of 9 slug. I'm quick to bust a mean nothing, some team slut. Big L is clean cut with more jewels than King Tut. Work is never done until it's over. Microphone in my holster, a chip off the old shoulder. NOTS got 9 lives just like I told ya. We captain of our shit, sergeants, lieutenants, and soldiers. Work is never done until it's over. Microphone in my holster, a chip off the old shoulder. NOTS got 9 lives just like I told ya. We captain of our shit, sergeants, lieutenants, and soldiers. this world. I love this world. I love this world. This whole entire world. I love this world. I love this world. I love this world. This whole
watch the word as I caress this mic, finesse it like the Lord. Bless pen to write verbs, striking back like a light sword. The brain infiltrator, the verbal debater, break and fracture a sucker, structure delegator, splitting MCs down to bits and specks. My nouns connect to form a versus verse occurs like a hex. My stance is always solid, while lyrics form a liquid mass. The only elements these whack MCs releasing is gas. I pass on the cash dawn, setting my stash on the brain waves, getting my path to straight ways. Compatible with water, more pure than civilization. Having them sees fear me more than natives fear colonization. No, wasn't no way and played a plus. Denote negating, shining like the sun. Lyrical patterns double up on the one like the name when exposed to flame. Combust like aerosol, a kerosene contained. I stay on my quest until the fake and jack MCs will drop. Say that I'm blessed with verbal talents that'll never stop. Stay on your back till you bring back the real hip hop. And every time I grab the mic device, I wreck shop. Got subjects locked in my cerebral cortex. On Ampex tape, I'm circulating like a vortex. Check out my name, I use a synonym, it's inspect. Verbally badgering MCs with my dialect. When I inject, my lyrics act as methadone. Hone out your brain and watch your cranium zone. Poems, lace and twist when I'm embracing this. It's pure bliss when the microphone's inside my fist. I kiss no ass to get where I stand, but risk all tasks to see that I can. Watch my love circulate just like a centrifuge while we refute the hate and you commence to lose. So sing it.
I love this world. I love this world. I love this world. This whole world. I love this world. I love this world, baby. I love this world. This whole entire world.
I feel like public enemy sometimes cause there's messages in my music. But music is a tool to help my people, the ocean is going to use it. It's ill how this lyrical hammer could be used to help make a house. And at the same time bash someone's cranium. And if the truth hurts, a villain should be made out of titanium, friend. MCs be front like the terrorists, fucking Iranians and Iraqis. And better yet, like they the mafia. But a nigga on this planet, I don't know shit about organization. It took a long time, so ocean had to use a lot of patience. But now it's my time to get up in their ass like a thermometer. See, shelter paper hawks naturally sourced by start bombing. Unless you're a good spirited person, you have to buy my words ever harm me. But if not, I make sure to have my raps are readily accurate. To focus on all whack MCs and make them feel steadily accurate. And if you wanna battle it, then lyrically you will get stormed. And I've intended on seeing your whack careers be ended. There's no kind of moves in my flows, don't you even try to defend it. I make people like, damn, that kid Ocean is mad long-winded. Well, I am, cause I got a lot of shit to say, a lot shit on my mind, shit on my behind. So I sit my pad and pen and I rhyme. And there ain't enough time in this world to about to get a be on my back. There's not enough time in this world to about the labels be on my back. There's not enough time to talk about all the name and quotes be on my back. Cause even I was butt naked, I would still know how to rap. And make the crowd react and jump up and clap. Cause Ocean comes fat over top to boom bap. I'm the one that made Savion Glover wanna tap. And watch all whack MCs get shot like craps. So bring on the funk and bring on the noise. You what, bring your girls and I'll bring my boys. We making records, y'all dope MCs we employ. And you not shit for the lyrical troops that we deploy.
I love this world. I love this world.
Okay, Ludwig asked me to bring a record that I like. The next track will be from that record. It's gonna be Helter Skelter. Yo. Muss ich draufdrücken? Nach oben, ne? Ah, yeah, now. Yes. Do you hear me? Yeah. Ludwig asked me to bring a record that I liked back in the day, so I still like it. It's gonna be Helter Skelter. The title is Prowl. We're gonna continue talking after that track.
Boston Dutch, aka Helter Skelter. And these nocturnal beings see the darkness and spread light upon the people that have to smack the shit out of them few ignorant motherfuckers. I'm caught up in the zone of my own. I roam, run my fingers through my hair and give air to my stone dome. And analyze who to tear through, I dare you. Devils to try to ban me, that dare would be bare proof. Who's
heat. Stalking the streets when there's no life. Eyes glow like Tycho night glowies in flight, but it don't glow like whack. The glow's fat, and it be the only glow that let me know where a true warrior be at. Like
OGC, gun clapper number 2.
Louisville, do we yell snapping, have your crew back. Smack a few of you to your ears ring.
Do my smacking with the back,
Why?
so my hands don't sting. I brain wreck in this game and don't shit change. I inflict pain like a stressed brain having a migraine. Heads talk trash, walked in past like an anorexic. Patience laced up, overdosed in the exits. And see, here's these dumb, deaf-blind rappers who don't know the meaning of the original gun clappers. Many phrases, many ways you can explain it, but on some rough, tough shit, I make you famous. So step, don't stare, dare cross this path, beware. Representatives in foul play got the rear.
We see in the dark like an owl. Daytime use the fly schemes for the night prowl. Out to eliminate those who live foul. Daytime use the fly schemes for the night prowl.
Creep stalking, weed, coughing, burging and under make me wonder why I'm not sleepwalking. Peeps talking, I hear them as I walk by, but they all die. I'm fortified with the 45. Fuck it, let me proceed with the mission. No need for intermission, I need trees in my system. Cut down Dumont, then I head through Bristol Park with my PNC for some yard to spark. No need to get hyper when I see C-Cypher power on the corner, fucking with my niggas every hour I devour. Niggas who wanna test me and defy me. It might be Giuliani or the Illuminati, but I be writing plans of attack in my journal. So rock, the slugger remains nocturnal. Seeing through shiesty shit, shining like I'm solar. Penetrate through darkness, bounce like I'm sonar.
We done found us an organized way to buck wild. Daytime use the fly scheme for the night prowl. Spread the word 29 million square miles. Daytime use the fly scheme for the night prowl. One click, stomping on the path that's so hard, ain't no smiling. We up against the yards like Phil Collins. Meanwhile, I still been wildin', but only smarter. Be the irrational and the riot starter. Pardon this, I see you not the sharpest pencil in the box. Nowhere near a match, you get smashed by a rock. I done seen $3 bills in your finger, and you wonder why I hate ya. A snaker gets snatched by his tail slammed on his head. Give me some Panther Red, the Cobra Commander dead. Band the red, W height and B blue. Recognize how the skill the dead stemming, not you. Damn. We trial. Daytime use the fly schemes for the night prowl. Really nocturnal in the 99. Daytime use the fly schemes for the night prowl. In the concrete streets of down. Daytime use the fly schemes for the night prowl. Don't let your name show up next on my file. Daytime use the fly schemes for the night prowl.
Yes, we're back and we're here with Barley. Thank you for being here with us.
Yep.
This is the second installment. We're playing music, then we have a talk, then we're playing some more music. That's what we're doing today. We're here to celebrate your music, what you've done over the years, and your insights about many things. We talked about your first start out as a young kid, how you perceived the world, and now you told us a little bit about like the 90s. What was the main things you connected over with other people, like where there's certain happenings going on where you connected?
I think it was like what we call jams. This is like where hip hop as a culture happened. Like there was like a breakdancing, graffiti, rapping, and DJing all in one place. So that's where all the heads, I would say, gathered, and where you met like-minded people. Later on, then it was in clubs in Hamburg or Yeah, the Powerhouse was one of those clubs that had a regular hip hop night. Yeah.
Who were the DJs that played at Powerhouse?
I think it was Coolman, DJ Coolman. Marius #1, I think, played a couple of nights. Maybe Milko Machine had a night, but I think it was primarily DJ Coolman.
And two things, like the jams and the nights out. Where did you have the feeling that you connected with the people more about music? Where was the interaction more intense?
I'd say at jams. Yeah, club nights were also nice, but I think club nights were more about like partying, drinking, smoking weed, just having a good time with your friends that you came with.
How was smoking weed in those days? We're about to legalize it in Germany, or we try it too. We're trying to do that. So, what was it like in the beginning of the 90s to enjoy this greenery?
Probably the same as nowadays. The weed was not as strong. I clearly can state that. I think we had like two varieties of weed, at least what I could get: skunk and super skunk.
Super skunk. How much did the super skunk cost?
I think a gram was around €8, maybe something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Was that still D-Mark back in the days?
That was
still
D-Mark,
yeah. Then it was maybe 10 D-Mark.
Stable price, I can remember that. So there was like the jams where you connected with people over music. Can you recall that you traveled for them, or did you go to the ones in northern Germany? How was it like for you?
Basically the ones in northern Germany. I think the furthest I got was some break dance championship in Münster. Like
cool.
I think Mo2 was spraying there. Yeah, I can remember that he had like a wall that he sprayed. You remember Mo2?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think he's French. Yeah, very talented graffiti writer.
And how did you know about Mo2, the writer? How did you get to know about him? Because there was no internet at that time.
I don't know. I think you just knew it through other friends, people. There were like was a little bit of magazine coverage. I think there was a magazine called Network Press that had a little bit on the hip hop phenomenon.
And these fanzines, did you get in touch with them through other people, like the tape ones? Did you get them in a copied way, or did you borrow them from your friends, or how did they reach you?
Yeah, both. I think you really had to look for it, like especially when you're from the countryside. Either you went to Hamburg, which already had like I think Container Records, and what was the other one? There was like a shop called Dio, I think, in Eppendorf somewhere, like some back alley, totally hidden, where you could get like t-shirts. Probably had also magazines, graffiti magazines for sure. Stuff that you could not get in Schleswig-Holstein. Nobody was carrying those. It still was like really in developing as a culture. As a culture, and to like this mass phenomenon that it is now, like where it's like really reached a pop level status.
Okay, so we're talking about the beginning of the 90s, and you told us about the Tanzhaus show in television, where you had the stars. Also, we're talking about 91, 92, and already A Tribe Called Quest was already happening. So did you saw some of these music videos there?
For sure, yeah. More like, and at that point, I think it was already Yo MTV Raps. Like that was my main video source. Was way ahead of Tanzhaus. Tanzhaus was really whack. That was the first show that had anything like that, but compared, it was
just a substitute for the real thing.
Yes, and it was bad. It was if I would watch it now, I think it was very bad. But it had some songs.
Yeah. Okay, so you're evolving with this new music, and you're beginning to get to know more about all of this, what's happening. So can you so you already started playing basketball. That what I wanted to know more about. When exactly did you this was around time when you started getting into skateboarding, or how did that hit you?
Basketball came before skateboarding, I think. Even that, yeah. I think it was also like maybe on cable television. Maybe Tele 5 also had like basketball games or NBA games. The Lakers were big at that time. Lakers and Celtics, their rivalry, Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. And I was really a fan of Magic Johnson, his playing style, smooth playing style, and I wanted to play like him, of course.
Yeah, he looks like I don't know. This is a very magic thing to play a sport like that.
Yes.
It's not about that you score the most, but the whole appearance of it was. He is not called magic for nothing. This is incredible way of handling things, and I guess it inspired you in some way, because we all want to do cool things, but it's not nearly the thing as cool as doing something looking effortlessly.
Yes.
So coming from that perspective, what was your first kind of set of gear you showed us at the last segment? The last song was your track you wanted to share with us about your musical heritage, what influenced you. So let us know, like radios or stuff. What was your first set of playing your stuff? You had CD players, but
CD player. I had a Technics, not the 1200s. It already had the curved arm, but it was not like a direct drive.
It was a belt-driven one.
It was a belt-driven one. Not bad, for sure, not bad. That was my vinyl player. I think I bought vinyl and CD at the time. Whenever I could not get the vinyl, I bought the CD.
No.
I bought the CD, and then I went to the States for an exchange year when I was 15, 16. And
when did what year was that?
I think it should be 91, 92, somewhere around that. 92
cool.
Probably.
And I guess you was overwhelmed about the stuff that you see there, because hip hop wasn't in full bloom yet, but more than here. You can clearly tell. What was your experience about it?
Well, I was a little bit underwhelmed in the beginning, because I thought, okay, I would go to Los Angeles or New York, West Coast, East Coast, but they put me in the middle of Indiana, in a small village similar to my hometown, and so I was like, okay, know what I'm doing here. No
offense to the people from Indiana.
No, Indiana was all cool.
We love you, but hip hop was born in the Bronx, so
yeah. But basketball was big there, so they had their Hoosiers, their Indiana Hoosiers, the very good basketball team, and the Pacers.
Yeah, the Pacers, I can remember.
Yeah, Reggie Miller was playing.
Yeah, Reggie Miller. He played also in 1997. That's where when my time was. He was playing very late also in his career.
Yes. David Schrempf was playing, German. I think one of the first German players to make it to the NBA. He was a Pacers.
Schrempf.
Schrempf.
Yeah, I can remember that name and how they pronounce it. So Schrempf next to basket. I was like.
So that wasn't like exactly an eye-opener music-wise. Of course, everything was very different there. Was very different to Germany, I think. But culturally, it was not a big step forward. If I would have been in LA or New York, Boston, Chicago, whatever, it would have been different. But yeah, Newcastle, Indiana was at that time. People were listening to hip hop more so than here, I think. But yeah,
did you
there were no crews or something at the school rapping or?
But you did connect with people your age about the music there.
Yes, for sure. I mean, that I think in that age bracket, your main connector is music or sports.
Yeah, and the percentage was like 90% rock and 10% rap, or how would you put it there
In
from
Indiana?
from your perception?
Yeah, probably like that. Rock or pop. Maybe, yeah. The ones that listen to rap, I think I found out pretty fast, and then I hang out with those. And the other foreign exchange students. So those were my peers.
The ones with the Raiders jacket got the weed.
Yes. I was not smoking that much weed there. Yeah. But
too young. I can.
Not too young. Was not a big thing there in Indiana. People were smoking weed. I think I smoked 2 or 3 times, but yeah, that was not a regular thing.
All right. So your first set of gear had a turntable. So you tried also scratching on that. I tried to figure out if you did.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I think I ruined a couple of needle sets before I graduated to the 1200. I think I bought myself with 17 years or 18 years, and then I bought 2 pairs of Technics.
Cool. And where did you? That was when you were 17 in 1993.
Yeah.
Okay. And where did you get your Technics from?
Hamburg. I think it was either Brinkmann, was it like a tech store, or was already Saturn or MediaMarkt. I'm not sure. Maybe MediaMarkt.
But let's say this out loud. He did not bought them second hand. He bought them in store.
In store for a reasonable price.
For a reasonable price, and
it was too expensive, but
yeah. How did you express yourself that you need those?
I don't know. I think I just worked my ass off in some holiday jobs, like hustling, saving up that money, and I think my parents would never have bought me like an expensive equipment like that, so I had to save it up on my own. Of course, I saw those turntables on, I don't know, maybe Dr. Dre or Ed Lover was handling those at the OMTV Red, so I wanted. I saw it in the videos, and I figured, okay, I need those to to be part of something.
Yeah, I can relate. My one is getting repaired right now. I also want to say thank you for the people who donated money to get it fixed. Thank you. It's very appreciated, and you can tell that 2 turntables make up a home, I guess, for many people.
Yes.
Home is where your record players are. So, and these are your first record players, and what kind of mixer did you came with that, or?
I think I don't know. I think I had something very cheap in the beginning, and then I bought myself the Technics mixer, which was the official DMC championship mixer. I still have it to this day. Still hooked up to my record player.
That one.
The black one.
Cool, the black one. Yeah, DJ mixers were pretty standard those days, and they had like the left side Kippschalter where you could do the transformers you saw in the videos, like
Transformer fair, for sure.
So what I want to tell you also is, if you got some questions, we have a segment in the end where you can get all your questions answered. So no hassle right now. We're here with Barley talking about his music and what he was into. Right now is about the technical aspect, so the mixture of those days, and what was your perspective of, you said you wanted to be part of something, you got a mixer and 2 turntables. What was your perspective like? What was your thought about having those?
Well, first hand I needed a device to listen to all my records, and then of course I wanted to check out how to scratch or how to mix those records. I think then pretty early on I had a gig in a club called Lindenhof, which was like the small town in Segeberg, Lidnov was the only club there, and they had rock nights, goth nights, and then with me, their first hip-hop night. I played other stuff as well. I think I played some trip-hop and maybe some drum and bass already, but then, which was, I think, coming up at that time as well. But yeah, primarily hip-hop. And I think they even had like I could buy records on their
list, on their promo list.
No, I could buy records on their, like, they sponsored my record collecting habit. I had to officially leave them at the club. They had like a record, like a rack,
cool.
like you have. So they had their own record collection for their DJs, which was, I don't think, a thing back in the days, because I heard that from other clubs that like they really had their own stock of records.
Yeah, I heard this also that clubs back then, they you left your records at the club.
Yeah.
And I also know older DJs were still having this habit of leaving the records they are playing. They're leaving them in the club. I'm not telling you which club or so, but there are some very old clubs in Hamburg where the DJs that are much older. No, it's okay, but you can tell this is still a thing.
Yeah.
So, okay, and how did people perceive it? You may be the first person who played them in a night out for them. How was your reaction? Can you recall the first night you have those? This session.
Yeah, people were coming because it was the only thing where you could go. It surely was not a success. I think maybe I had that gig for, let's say, a year or 1.5. There was always people there. Some people that liked hip hop, but the other nights were doing way better. I think the rock nights or the goth nights were more popular with the crowd. I think that.
But you did your thing, and
I tried, and I also wasn't a good, like, as technically I wasn't a good DJ. I could not beat match. I just did whatever. There was continuous music, but surely nothing fancy.
And I can tell you're a pretty awesome DJ by now, because we are playing on a regular together.
Yeah, thanks.
And at the description of this video, I will put in some SoundCloud links that you can listen to some of his mixes. And I guess you really have to do your homework about Barley and his DJ abilities.
Yeah.
So I also want to get into phase of talking about the beginning of your musical production career. So you started out as a DJ, and what was your first initial thought of wanting to do music?
I think it's pretty early figured out that music was my thing, like the music side of the hip hop spectrum. Like everybody else, I tried a little bit of graffiti, tagging. Maybe I tried a little bit of breakdancing. Decided pretty fast at that. For sure, it's not my field, and so it was the music, and you wanted to be involved, I think. So I wanted to express myself not only through other people's music that I DJ, which is nice enough and in a creative process, I think, but I wanted to create my own stuff and contribute in some way, at least for myself, maybe for others to enjoy, but that was always the secondary thing to me.
Just to try it out and be part of that whole thing.
Yeah.
Cool. So that was this segment. The segment where we delving more into your music follows next. Now we're playing some music, and we're starting with an a cappella from Herb McCruff, Harlem Kids Get Bills. And this involves all of you who are producing. I'm playing the a cappella first, so that you have recorded back later when you're rewatching this. And I want the producers, and I know there are some in the deeper sessions, I want you to do your own version with this a cappella. We're playing it. I promise I do one with the SP12, and I'm also keen to hear about your version of the song. Don't neglect it. Just throw a beat under it, do something original, have fun. So here comes the a cappella. And after the music segment, 15 minutes, we're going deeper into Block Barley's music. So stay tuned and see you in a bit.
Yeah, real East Coast niggas, cat pillars, NFL children of the corn. 96 a song. Yeah. I'm from the East Coast, I don't care, snatch police toast, lead a beast roast, gruff disturb the peace and be ghosts, walk with notes, plus I'm known for putting forks to throats, armed robbery, strong arm, dope fiend yokes, no joke, the burner that I told to leave you unawoke, heartless, body niggas, roll a blunt of smoke, spaced out low, Sherm had my eyes turned red, what time I came down off my high 11 guys was dead, hold my own, from my Harlem home to Rackers, upstate and downstate with them hillbilly crackers, they got the average black man labeled as a savage. Before that cabbage, you tend to pick up bad habits. Word to miss. No front in Harlem kids get biz, ready to set it. And we don't really care you is. Word to miss. No front in Harlem kids get biz, ready to set it. And we don't really care you is. Let me tell you, how I live, I pump paraphernalia. Wait, Herb McGruffin got vows to sell you. Kingpin, stay sharp, supreme thinking. Getting money out my ass, so think my cream sinking. Hell Ron Dawn, yeah, private jet, airborne. Me and my niggas counting figures with that fresh gear on. Sip Cristal, skip the modo like Vidal Castro. Sporting diamond rings like Don King with that wild afro. It's time now, nah I mean Harlem bout to blow. No fake jacks, get the green, go all out for dough. Where I'm from, son, snitches be dialing 911, but those the ones you find in the alley filled with 9 dumb dumbs. Word to miss, no front in Harlem kids get biz, ready to set it. And we don't really care you is. Word to miss, no front in Harlem kids get biz, ready to set it, and we don't really care you is. Hey yo, my town's real, it ain't no fairy tale here. Homicide Harlem, blow, what's the problem? We rob them, take all the jewels in the Lucci. Cowards act brave, hit the fools with the Uzi. I lit this, handle all my business, leave no witness. God bless the guy who testify, dressed to die after BS. About to cop this Lex GS. Gruff be hitting virgin skins cause the sex be fresh. Hold my own, I'm known as the Black Al Capone danger zone. We pack chrome and whack out your dome on 139 in Lennox. It's where you will find us minutes puffin' lies, sippin' Harvey's Bristol, wine and Guinness. Word to miss, no front in Harlem kids get biz, ready to set it, and we don't really care you is. Word to miss, no front in Harlem kids get biz, ready to set it, and we don't really care you is. Word to miss, no front in Harlem kids get biz, ready to set it, and we don't really care you is. Word to miss, no front in Harlem kids get biz, ready to set it, and we don't really care you is.
Also, a big shout out to Felix aus Kassel who gave me this ill hoodie and both records. I'ma play one for just for you. Thank you for visiting me and for tuning in.
So what you think about relationships, man? Relationships? Fuck a relationship. I have friendships. One step under relationships.
It seems like just 2 years back when we were wanted.
In the beginning, we was bonded, physically and mentally. But over the years, I see it wasn't meant to be. And as I ask myself why was it said to me eventually, I hope you could be a friend to me. So when you call, get the anger out your voice. I'm letting you know that this wasn't my choice. We came together for a reason. Not a season or a lifetime. Believe it ain't the right time for us to get back together. Cause feelings change from day to day, like the weather. I wish you the best in life. I didn't mean to bring you stress or strife. Cause on the contrary, I thought of you as primary, while everything else in my life came secondary. But now the tables turned. I guess these are the things you're supposed to learn, huh? So my advice, take it all in stride, then everything will be alright.
Nah, girl, yo, I don't walk. You'll be lucky enough if I even talk. I'm bored, and baby, you're the chalk. I thought I had you dusted out my life. Am I mistaken? All these phone calls, the method for you to get me saying I miss you, baby, and our lifestyle together. That's bizarre, so check the far side for the weather. Cause you can pass me by, girl. I won't cry, girl. I fuck your friends because I'm just that fly, girl. If you wanna get bold, wash your ass with the soap. I found another sister's loving. There's no more hitting and running. I think you're baking in your oven. You think I'm snipping like some nigga named Simon. You're once you're lost, I ain't got time for finding. Don't change your mind, cause we can't relive the past. Since you don't know how to act, and I don't need you in my cast. I
say it now like I said it before.
I'm leaving.
Front door.
I'm leaving.
Front door.
Leaving.
Front door.
I'm leaving.
Front door.
I'm leaving.
Front door.
Gangstar, Lena. Remix.
Everything's gonna be alright. It's alright. Everything's gonna be with you. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. Baby. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright.
It's alright. We can get it on all night to the daylight, for real, cause I don't like to play fight. I stay tight while you lost in the sauce. You got stress, homie? I guess it's costing the floss. You're ballin'? Watch for the traps and don't fall in. You gotta love you the way that God loves all men. Wow. Everyone's getting hyped now. I'm never sweating too much, cause it's alright now.
Where you been, baby, on my life? See, cause you don't make me feel everything gon' be alright. Sometimes I get a little stressed, but you show me my happiness. And in the middle of the night when I'm lonely, stop by to make me feel that you want me. You don't even drive her over. You ain't rockin' no Jehovah. Ever since I got to know ya, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright. You ain't looking for no hoochie. You always bragging about the hoochie. It's so fine, you know you move me. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. So deep and it's what I love. And I can see you keep it real, so we don't fuss and fight. Sometimes we might disagree, but you still don't be dissing me. Late at night when I'm feeling kinda lonely, stop by, show me that you want me. You don't even drive her over. You ain't rockin' no Jehovah. Ever since I got to know ya, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright. You ain't looking for no hoochie. You always bragging about the hoochie. You're so fine, you know you move me. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright.
It's alright. When it's dark, I see all light. Everyone wants the spotlight, and that's not right. I'm a lot like a pimp. I'm worth a lot like a gem. I rhyme a lot like me. You rhyme a lot like them. So do what you wanna. Me and Lena don't care. We know what's up. We understand all of your fears. I do what I feel. I do what I like, yo. And you should do you. Cause it's alright, yo.
Don't even drive her over. It's alright, you know Jehovah. It's so sweet, I got to know ya. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. You ain't looking for no hoochie. It's alright. Always brag about the hoochie. You're so fine, you know you move me. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Baby. Everything's gonna be with you. Everything's gonna be alright. It's alright, it's alright. Everything's gonna be alright. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. With you, baby. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright.
So, we're back. Welcome to Yo MTV Raps. Oh no, okay. Not Yo MTV Raps, but something very special tonight. We are having Block Barley in the house. Can you say something to let us know that you're live on air?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
What?
we have
Yeah.
to mic it up a little more.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that'll work. So we were talking about your first steps with music and your career as DJ. So, what was your first music production gear?
First gear was an Akai 3000 XL, I think, yes.
For the ones
No, I think Akai 2000, I sold that.
Akai S2000.
Yes.
For the ones who don't know what the Akai S2000 is, what is this kind of machine?
It's a sampler. I don't know what 2000 was it 16-bit, 12-bit? I can't remember.
This is a 16-bit.
16-bit. So yeah, basically what the sampler does is you can take little snippets from a record and loop it or juxtapose it, take the snare, the kick drum, create your own beat. I think I triggered it with a Cubase back in the days. That was my sequence.
So you had a computer and a rack sampler as first setup.
Yes. Then later on I switched the 2000 for a 3000 XL, who I had a SCSI drive connected to it, so I could sample longer, no, not sample, but I could store longer parts, and the S950, yeah.
Also a rack sampler.
Also rack sampler. I only had rack sampler. I never had an MPC. I never had the SP. That those were elusive to me. I kind of stayed in that lane of rack sampling.
But it's pretty cool because I used to have an S950 and I know how difficult it is with those machines, and this is also without a proper display to show you the wavelength. So
it's all by ear.
It's all by ear for the ones from that era. This is a special thing, and cool that you started out on that. What was the first thing you produced and showed people?
I can't remember. It was surely a hip hop beat. I doubt that it was good. It was something. Maybe I had help from friends who explained me the in and out of the sampler. I think I bought it second hand and it did not have a manual. I asked for that 2000, so the learning curve was pretty steep in the beginning. I couldn't figure it out on my own, so somebody showed me like, okay, start like this, and I made some kind of beat. I think also my record collection in regards to sampling was not that deep. Yeah, but can't really remember what it was. I doubt that I still have it. And it might be on some disc, but
cool. But you still pursue to make music and was inspired by the music you heard of those days, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. And it just was a lot of fun to make your own music, of course. Yeah, it was fascinating. I did not come from a music background. I think I had some piano lessons as a child, which I quickly abandoned to play with friends outside who were playing ball outside or whatever. And I was sitting like in this dark little house in the forest with like an old lady who I thought was a witch, and that was no fun to me. So that was like I could now make music without actually playing an instrument, so that also played into my cards, the whole hip hop thing. So kind of supported that. I could be part of something musical without actually being musical.
Yeah, it's connected to both ways. You can spot things that are musical, but you don't have the upright ability to play every instrument to its nuance.
Exactly.
I guess hip hop is also more knowing about what's sounding good and how to put it together. I really have to say what I learned from your approach to making music is also going for the things that feels the best, and right. And we hear with all your physical music you had after you produced your music with the S2000 and the S950, you came into getting to know other musicians as well, and so we have your first. Is this your first record?
This is the first record. Before that, I had a tape. I made a tape, but my first physical record is the block Barley Dead at the Control, which came out on Hong Kong Recordings.
Okay, the tape was before that? Yeah. I didn't know that. So let's talk about the tape before we get into Dead at the Control.
The tape is already Dead at the Control. So I published the tape. Let me see what is in here. Some stickers, the tape, and there's a booklet. Is exactly the LP, and I part of an exhibition. I was doing tape loop exhibition with a friend.
Who was this friend?
Is Bela, who I still work with till today. And,
great guy. I get to know him recently.
We were doing like sound installations with tape loops that were looping
in a room.
Multiple tape loops, so you have like an ongoing shifting sound experience. And that tape we did as an add-on, or I did it as an add-on to the show, which we showed in Hinterkonti in Marktstraße here in Hamburg, and which was across the street from Group City. Klaas, who was still, I think was he still working for Group City? He the founder of Hong Kong Recordings, who also did Doppelkopf and other bands. He came to the show, heard the tape, I think we played the tape the whole night there as well. He decided to release it on record.
That's so amazing, and I can also congratulate him for this decision, because after the end of the segment we will play, or I guess it would be better if Barley himself plays us his music. But we're not able to play Dead at the Control, his first record, because in some ways the rights are not doing our algorithm any good. So I tried it several times to play his first record on vinyl, because I love it that much, to share it with you guys, but it immediately got banned. You can.
I wonder why.
You can't do three things. You can't play Bob Barley, Prince, or Cellar Dwellers. I still don't know why to this day. Do yourself a favor, look it up, it's still there. Dead at the Control, Bob Barley, his first record on Hong Kong Records.
Right, just with the sampler. This is just sample based.
This is also, everything's done on that with a sampler.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you have a record release for this?
Yeah, we had a record release at Golden Poodle Club. Yeah, I remember that. We made posters, big release, a lot of good turnout. All my friends came.
Cool. Do you still got some of those posters?
Yeah, I have one at home. Yeah.
Cool. I have to see it. Or maybe did I see it already?
Wasn't there one included in yours? No. I think there was an extra, an add-on maybe. I still have some left.
Yeah, I'd like to have one.
Yeah,
in years.
No.
If you're buying the Dead at the Control LP, you also can see the installation and the way it was presented in the room where the exhibition in Hinterkonti was.
Yes, exactly. That is that exhibition that led to the vinyl release.
So awesome to not only do a record on tape, making exhibition for that, and then it turns into a vinyl. This is like...
That was crazy, and that was like back then. That was still like a run of 5,000. I think there was 5,000 made, that including CDs and vinyl, in a run of 5,000. Crazy nowadays.
5,000 records. Amazing, but I still love it. It's a great thing. This is from 2003, or what's the year?
2005, maybe? I think 5. But I'm not, what does it say?
Don't say anything.
Don't say anything.
Make it like the most mysterious record out here. You included the year. So it's timeless. It's
Discogs will know the answer, but I think it's 2005, 6 or 7.
Okay, cool. So you had this Hong Kong record thing, and so what we missed right now to tell, you came from Segeberg to here, and you kinda established your own lane in music with your friends and getting to know people who are into music. So that was like a big step. And did you have the feeling that you get have your niche where you belong in here, that you can do something that you wanted to, that you put your share into this music with your own, in your own view?
Yeah. Exactly what you said. I think, as an outlet to express myself, that was exactly, I think, what I needed and still need. That is like maybe the best, for me, the best way to deal with emotions, or have a channel where I can actually put it and
express yourself.
Express myself. Works better for me musically than with words. Or
at this point, I want also to point out that we're constantly playing or trying to bring you the newest music we're doing. We're playing also at Signal Radio. If you follow us, you'll get the link and you'll hear the news of the works. After that, at the Control, what was the next physical step in your collection?
I think before that at the Control, I actually had a single out, which was Heroin, with the Trainingslager guys. It was, I could not find a copy at home. I would have brought.
There's a single version to that Heroin thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is a totally different song that I did before the Dead at the Control. And then I think for my label mate, also on Hong Kong, Nico, friend of mine back in the days, I did a remix together with Michael Sauer, who was DJing the Mojo Electric Nights. I think he was like more a drum and bass oriented producer, and we made this song, which is a cover version or a remix of I forget the name, Trace Chapman.
Yeah, nice.
I don't know if we can play it or if it gets banned, but yeah.
We give it a try if it's a remix.
Yeah.
But yeah, he will play us his body of work at the end of this segment. But right now we have a little rundown about what's happening. So this was the Tracy Chapman 7-inch,
yes.
Also on Hong Kong Records.
Also on Hong Kong Records, exactly. After that came sampler contributions on Signal Path, which was a collaboration of Stüge Records of Helsinki, Finland, and content label Los Angeles.
Content label from Los Angeles, yeah.
Yeah, this is D-Day 1.
The people who know, this is the label from D-Day 1. Amazing producer as well.
Amazing producer. I got to meet him in LA as well, and the circle closes with the new project, which is also released on the content label digitally. We're still in contact and kept contact. He's a great guy.
Yeah,
and,
D-Day 1, amazing
supporter of my music. Shout out to D-Day 1.
Cool, shout out to D-Day 1. Right on, so that was that thing. What came after that?
Then came a song with Guilty Simpson from Detroit. Most people would probably know him.
Guilty
Worked
Simpson,
with Dilla.
ain't that Jay Dilla's favorite rapper? He said that once, a couple of times. Yeah.
I can imagine it. It's also one of my favorite rappers. At that time, he was just coming up with work with Dilla, and he was hot. I remember that, and I was so happy to get him on my record. We recorded him here in Hamburg. I sent him a beat. He wrote like his verses on it, and found his way on this record.
This would be also one of the people I'd like to work with in my life, so I can clearly tell this is a once in a lifetime feeling. So have your hero on your instrumental.
Yes, for sure. Very very special, and I just met him 3 or 4 months ago. Concert in Hamburg, and he still remembered me for fun memories. The track still gets requested in Detroit. I thought like you forgot me for sure, but yeah, you could remember.
Yeah, Guilty. He's a great guy.
Humble dude.
Humble dude. I remember. I have also a nice memory of him. I saw him 5 times or so live. And the first concert I got there, he played Take Notice, and after a couple of sentences, he stopped and he said like, "Oh, this dude knows every word," so he let me did half of it. I was able to rap. I also did not say the N-word. I have to be sure about this.
Yes.
To make this clear, but the rest he let me rap that, so that was pretty awesome. Nice thing to do.
Kind of cool, man.
Casey Simpson, Michigan Nights. If you
Michigan
don't know it yet, look it up. It's findable for all you internet aficionados. It's available. It's still around. So give it a try. Michigan Nights. Where does this record come from? On which label?
This is the first release on my own label, which I founded with DJ Hysteria, also from Hamburg, a good friend of ours. We is our DJ partner. And
Yeah.
also on our last Signal show, we played a lot of amazing beats. And
How do you call you both together?
we are our label is We Ain't Music.
Yeah. So.
From Hamburg. This is from 2008. This
2008.
release.
If you're reading somewhere, We Ain't Music. This is Hysteria and Block Barley from Hamburg.
Exactly.
So this came out on your own label.
This came out on my own label. We only made it up to 3 releases, I think. Yeah, 3 releases, and the label kind of folded. But the new release, which just came out for me, Ether Ghost, is also on We Ain't Music.
We're coming to that later. This is his newest release. We'll give it a prime spot to talk about this because, like you know, I wanted to invite you and also talk about your new record. And yeah, but till we're there, we have to pass, I guess, one more.
2 more. One I could not find as well. This is a single remix of the Dirty Simpson track, and 3 other songs which I put out on Melting Pot Music. Cologne, Olski, Big Up Olski. Don't have it here. I don't know where it is. It is somewhere in my vinyl collection. And then there was like a long hiatus where I just made beats for myself, because I started my own store here.
How is this store called and where is it?
It's called Blue Sleeve. I'm dealing in Japanese second-hand designer fashion. It's an archival store, archival fashion.
So these are second-hand fashion pieces you can buy in Hamburg
Exactly, in the Marktstraße, Karolinviertel, St. Pauli.
Where also close to the spot where you had your exhibition.
Exactly, it's right across the street. So there's a lot of things happening for me there.
Yes, it all comes together.
It all comes together, yeah.
Right on. And so, and the next one was.
This came out on Votava Records, run by Freud and Julian, big up Freud. I think he's listening. Julian does the artwork, and yeah, they're doing like a charity-based label where all the earnings from the record sales go into a certain project. I'm not sure where where the money from my project went, but maybe Freud can write something in the chat and we can let you know about that. This is called Beat for Pro Era.
Why is it called Beat for Pro Era?
I think when I made the beat, I somehow like had Joey Badass in mind, like rapping over there, at least the second part of the beat.
Cool.
So just like wishful thinking, yeah, this is a beat for Pro Era.
Okay. I guess we're switching it up a little bit. because I think we're doing it this way. Now we have the time for you to play us your records in which order you want.
Yeah.
One song per release. And after that, we're introducing your brand new LP. And after that, we'll have a little Q&A. So if you have any questions for us, for his new project, for music in general, about your identity, we cannot answer that. You have to ask your parents or your relatives or the internet.
Yeah.
If you want to know what your star sign is, we don't give a damn.
I forgot
So,
one here.
any questions, so they'll come at the end. And now, Barley will play us some tunes he produced. There are quite a bit.
Oh, I forgot one as well here. This from Redlands. This is from the project that I do with my friend Alan from Berlin. 2 house tracks and 2 hip hop tracks on this one.
Cool. And you'll play us some of that
as well. Yep. Maybe we can start here.
Me Austin flow.
paper and rolling Vegas, smoking, headed to a show in Vegas, and anywhere in between with dough to pay us. Come on. Yeah, I come from the streets. Michigan nights, I snuggle with heat. Starving artists, I hustle for beats. And when I fell, I still got back on my feet. Listen, yeah, I come from the streets. Michigan nights, I snuggle with heat. Starving artists, I hustle for beats. And when I fell, I still got back on my feet. I'm a riot, you'll have to kill me to keep me quiet. Smoking in the Hyatt with the blood on autopilot. Yes, I had the money, but I still will never buy it. Walking through the party with a Ruger by my privates. Fly shit, I get wild. Run up on your crowd, none is fucking with the style. And brothers really think they fucking up my hustle. How? In a short time, I'ma have a couple $100,000. Wow, guilty's on the come up. He getting it, you know a brother killing it. I'm reading with illiterates, so I have an advantage. I paint such a beautiful canvas, some can't understand it. Look a little closer and notice my pain, and maybe you could understand the thoughts going through my brain and how I chose the name and reign and flame the booth. R.I.P. Dilla and Big Proof. Yeah, I come from the streets. Michigan nights, I snuggle with heat. Starving artists, I hustle for beats. And when I fell, I still got back on my feet. Listen, yeah, I come from the streets. Michigan nights, I snuggle with heat. Starving artists, I hustle for beats. And when I fell, I still got back on my feet. Listen, yeah, I come from the streets. Michigan nights, I snuggle with heat. Starving artists, I hustle for beats. And when I fell, I still got back on my feet. Listen, yeah, I come from the streets. Michigan nights, I snuggle with heat. Starving artists, I hustle for beats. And when I fell, I still got back on my feet. Listen. Simpson, straight from the streets of Detroit, Michigan, rocking with Block Barley Productions. Let's go.
So, one last song of his discography. After that, we're introducing his new record. I hope you're still there, you're fine. Let us know if something's wrong with the sound or so. We're doing our best, so we proceed to give you what you not know yet. So we're back. We're here still with Barley, and we're talking about his new record. How is it called?
It's called Eat the Ghost.
Why?
I don't know. I thought I had some titles in rotation. This one fitted the music the best. Like it's has kind of a cinematic theme. The whole LP does, and yeah, Eat the Ghost is like this mystical creature that is the main actor in the movie, the imaginary movie of this record.
Ah, okay, cool. This is a soundtrack to a imaginary movie.
Right on.
Awesome. You'll play us some of these songs, I guess. They won't get us any copyright strike.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I had the chance to listen some of those songs, and yeah, I'm very glad how it all came about. And where did you release this record?
This record is released physically in a limited vinyl run on via Hafenstamm Records and Votava Records, a collaboration.
Okay.
With support from Dirk and Arne as well, friends of mine.
Thank you, Dirk and Arne, for the new record. Also, Block Barley, of course. But
Yes, Freud is involved, who also made this little EP single happening, the Pro Era beat. Hafenstamm, and digitally it is released via a content label in the US or worldwide digitally.
also over the D-Day1 owned content label.
Right.
If you're seeing this, I pinned the link where you can listen to the entire album. That's the Bandcamp link. So do yourself a favor and listen to the record. Also listen to it by night. I did listen to it at the daytime, but it didn't cease to amaze me. I had a good time listening to it. It's a fresh new approach, but you can still hear that it's you. So that's what I like most.
Cool.
And it got that cinematic appeal to it. That's what I can tell about it. And yeah, if there is nothing less to say, I would like you to play a song for us from that record. And for all of you on your end Verbrauchergeräte on the other side, let us know your questions you have for the artist or in general. Don't get too general, but we're sticking to music. Barley's new record, Eva, goes out on Votava Records. Here we go. How's the song called you'll play for us?
I think I'm going for the Iron Gate Sanctuary.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Let's go. This is your favorite.
Make it soon. Don't delay. Because I'm about to open the Iron Gate.
gar nicht. So, we're back. I hope you're okay with the sound we shared with you. I try my best to get a cleaned up version on the stream. So yeah, stay tuned for that one. We try to do our best and show you what we're all about, what Block Barley's music is all about. And yes, do you got any questions? Let us know. We're using this microphone, and I guess it's loud enough for all of ya. So yeah, if you got any question, now's the time for you. Für mich? Danke. Vielen Dank. Yeah. Give it a try. Yeah, Felix, we're here with all the noises because I guess one microphone was starting to distort at one point, and I can't figure out why. This is, but nevertheless, this is Block Barley's new record, Ether Ghost, out on Votava Records. Do yourself a favor, listen to it in the Bandcamp link above. Yeah, and if you're happy right now without any question, we just play one song at the end and we're good for everything, I guess. So, here's the last song. Is there anything you want to add? Anything you want to say to your audience?
Shout out to my friends, Christopher. Little shout out to Heyo and Kim who did the artwork for the LP. Fröd, Dirk, Ralf and Arne for supporting the whole project. BPJ for the also help with the artwork. Helge Hasselberg, mastering and engineering. Christopher and Sadi, who are probably listening. What up? And yeah, that's it. Thanks for tuning in. I hope the sound of this mic was not too bad and you could enjoy some of the interview. Cool. Thanks for having me, Ludwig.
Ja, ich glaube, ich kann das im Nachhinein noch hinbiegen.
it soon. And don't delay, because I'm about to open the iron gate.